Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. Hi. How you doing out there? Hope you guys are doing wonderful. I'm doing great. Jenna, hello. Glow, how are you doing? Deborah, hello. Please hold. My eyeballs are not... My eyeballs are kind of yucky today. Kimato! She says I made it back for a live. Woohoo! I know, right? So, a little update on my channel info stuffies. Stuffaluffigens. Look, I can see you guys. Not really. But, so if you guys are part of the Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends... Okay, you probably got an invite. You guys, I don't know why it does the things it does, but it gave you an invite to this ECR schedule. Okay, so Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends has chat rooms. Chat rooms. Okay, so there's, if you want to share a fun video or a live, a crafty live, any kind of crafts, as long as it's crafty, you can share those right there. I post my live links. Oh, I forgot to post today's live link, but my live links, I try to post them there. But I added this, the ECR schedule. And all it is a link to my Chat with Sassy page. And on there, so if you click on that, it's going to take you to this calendar. And then you can see what's going on. And if you click it to expand it, and you click that, it'll take you to the live. If it loads. That's the key, right? And then if you click on the next day, bonus live at 2 p.m. and Friday twitching at 9 p.m. But so my calendar gets updated weekly, okay? And maybe twice a week sometimes, because like on this week here, I only get 5 little places I could put stuff, but I'm gonna be live with Gaz on the 25th, so some of these will get pushed down and the new ones, so you know, I try to come in on Sundays and edit and make it all current for you guys. But there is that, and you can also get that easily from my website, Chat with Sassy. Scroll to the bottom. But if you have Messenger, you can do this. Now, if you got an invite, it auto says, hey, answer these questions. You don't have to. I don't know why. I'm going to let it run for a few days, and then I'm going to repost my calendar of events. But, yeah, so you can find my calendar of events there. If you need hugs, if you need, see, it gives a little hearties. If you need hugs, if you just want to chat with your crafty friends, we have the rooms. We have the rooms for you all to be crafty. Okay, let me turn this off and plug it in. And somebody else popped in. I see Miss Maddie. Hello. No, it was just Kamato. But, so there's Miss Maddie. Hello. Today is Affiliate Push Thursday. Affiliate Push Thursdays. All that is I focus on a company that I work with. And, one of those companies is Spellbinders. Spellbinders. Dawn. Hello. Spellbinders is, best known, in my opinion, for their dies. They have dies to cut out pretty much anything, and Simon Hurley has paired with them to have his stamps paired with dies. So Spellbinders makes his dies for his stamps. They have their own standalone dies. I mean, they're pretty awesome. They have the die cutting machines. I have 2 of them. They work really good. There's a 3rd one out. It's called the Little Scout. It's got Simon Hurley's name on it. I want it, but I cannot have it yet. I can't have it yet. They also purchased Hero Arts. So Hero Arts is now part of the Spellbinders family. But I don't know if you know this. They sell other brands. They sell other brands like Simon Hurley. And I think I don't know the logistics, but if you look at the packaging, it's Spellbinders. They acquired House Mouse some time back. Okay, so they do have this one in stock, if that's interesting to you. But you know, some of us have been collecting House Mouse for a while, so we might have some House Mouse in our stash. But if you need a new House Mouse that you don't have, and you want to go to Spellbinders and see which House Mouse is available, which there's quite a few, you can use my affiliate link down in the description box. Now, the affiliate links, they say, hey, Spellbinders, I'm shopping because Elizabeth sent me. And they say, hey, Elizabeth, here's a small commission off of that sale for sending that person. It doesn't cost you anything but a click. Literally, you go into my bio, click the link tree or the direct link to Spellbinders. It's there for you. You click that, it sends you to Spellbinders. And you do all your shopping. That's it. That's it. Just the click, that extra click to open up the affiliate. And then Spellbinders says, oh, thank you. And I say, oh, thank you. And we're like a symbiosis, right? Symbiosis. House Mouse. Now, today, let's just look. Okay. House Mouse has mices for all occasions. They got the Christmas ones. They've got Halloween ones. I know this is not Halloween, but you guys, I was gifted some House Mouse. So I got to share them, right? They have House Mouses in the gardens. This one's got some bugs. They have one similar where it's the mouse and he's being whisked away by a flower. Okay. And then they have other ones where the house mouse are with flowers. They do not have these because these are older. But they're still good. They're still usable. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use them. House Mouse used to be Stampendous, which they also carry Francie stuff. I got this last year, I think. Super cute little stamp set. Also at Spellbinders. I don't know if that one's available, but I mean, if you go shopping and look, you'll know. Terry Cooper! But I wanted to do like a spring kind of fun. Because, well, I'm ready for the sun. I'm ready for the sun to come out and play. Aside from dies and stamps, Spellbinders also does embossing folders. They have their brand, which is Spellbinders, and then they have designers. Like Giannis, I'm gonna say her name wrong. Yana, we'll just call her Yana, and Simon Hurley. But this one is their Argyle plaid, and I thought we would use this one today. I thought we would ink it up in like a nice bright color, and then have our little flower power guy going on, right? Let's see how it's gonna look on an A2 size card, because oh yeah, that's going to be nice. And then we'll have a little bit of the Argyle. Apparently I was using this for something else. Let's just erase that. Card base 1. Well, now it's card base none. But yeah, so we're going to ink up that. But look at how big. It does like a half a sheet of paper. They're Spellbinders. So if you're a big card maker or scrapbooker, that's a lot of real estate to emboss at one time. I know, right? So fabulous. But we got our card base. I don't know if I'm going to use that one or another one, but we got our little stamp and we got our embossing folder. And yeah. So let me think. Let's do the embossing folder first. Okay. And I'm just going to grab, you guys, look at that. Oh, that works. Yeah, we're going to emboss this piece. Just grab it. Grab it out of Smackula. Yana Smackula. Yeah, I'm not a very good person with names, so please bear with me. So we're going to set this in here. Okay. We're going to get our Spellbinders crankety crank, because this is all about Spellbinders. If you guys know me, you guys know that I run my embossing folders through my Cuttlebug, because I know that sandwich. I know it so well. But today, since it's all about Spellbinders and you can't buy Cuttlebug anymore, we're going to use our Spellbinders. All right, and Spellbinders, they're pretty cool. They tell you what you're doing. How to emboss. How to emboss. How to build a die sandwich. Is this 3? Yeah, so this is a 3D embossing 3D. So we want to do a 3D. So we have our platform. Okay. We have our platform, and then it says we need our sandwich. So this is our embossing sandwich paper, this guy, and then the D plate. D plate. Look at that, you guys. How easy was that? I know, kind of crazy, right? So we're gonna just get that in there, and we're gonna crank that right there. Hello, Marisha. I do apologize if I just butchered your name. No, I do it with kindness and well-intentioned. How are you doing today? Okay, so there's that, and there's that, and then look at, oh my goodness. Now, if you get crack-a-lacking, that just means there was some good pressure behind that. And look at that. But if you do get cracking, all you gotta do is spritz it with some water. Just a little bit of water, just to make the paper more loose, more nice to accept this. I'm not too worried about the cracking because it's light and it adds to it. I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous. So this is embossing folder E3D099. This is still available. It is called Argyle Plaid, but you can look it up just by the number or look it up by that. And when you look it up, do put a space. You don't have to put the dash, but put a space. Put a space in there. So we're going to put our sandwich maker away. Okay, and then we're going to ink this up. We're going to ink it up, and then we're going to make it shiny. Because, yes, Spellbinders also carries Simon Hurley Lunar and Solar Paste. If you guys want them to carry the Astro Paste, you gotta tell them, hey, why don't you have Astro Paste? I was just on their website looking around, and I'm like, oh, they don't have the Astro Paste. What? I know. It's crazy. It's insane. We're gonna take out the sticky mat from whatever sticky thing that you have. I have the Altenew stamp wheel. I love it. Absolutely love it. And I'm going to just stick my paper. I don't need it all. So we're just going to do this. Just do this, Bethany. Hello, hello. How are you doing, dear? Okay, so we have this down. And then we're going to get our Simon Hurley inks. Because, guess who carries them? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They do. They carry them. And we have our little flying critter. And bees are yellow and black. And we could do like a nice bright pink flower, I think. And our mouse will be brown. So we've got yellow, pink. Let's do like a yellow, orangey, pink, sunny rise. I don't know. Goodness. Let's try that. So we're going to grab a brush for some pink. We're going to grab a brush for some yellow. And then we're going to grab a brush for some orange. Okay, so we've got the colors. Okay, so we're going to use Shooting Star. And this is going to go here. So I'm going to make a little mark. Okay, no big deal. Just a little mark. So I know that I need to make sure my ink goes there. And then I'm just going to cut it off. We could cut it off first. But I like having this real estate that I can hang on to. So we're going to start with, we're going to go yellow, pink, orange. I know it's not traditional. We do not have to be traditional. So I'm going to come in here. Look at that. This is Shooting Star, Simon Hurley's ink. Simon Hurley inks, if you ever get them and you think, oh my gosh, the thing is dry. No. Yeah, it's a felt one, but yeah, the chemical makeup is a little bit different, so you got to do a little bit of extra work. Okay, and that's because you can go, are you ready for this? We can go super dark like we are, or you can go super duper light, and it's just like the faintest. I love this. Okay, and we're going to do that. We're going to do a nice dark band, and then we're going to fade it into faintness so that our pink can blend into there. Okay, and Shooting Star gets its own brush because it's an epic color. It's an epic color. Okay, we're going to take our red brush because oh wait, I do have a pink brush. Let me switch that out. But we're still going to clean it. How do we clean a brush? Live? That's it. That's all you got to do. I've had these brushes like 4 years. Do I mind? Nope. We're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go with Rosy Cheeks because he also has a really soft one called Piggyback. But I think we're going to go Rosy Cheeks with this. Give it this nice pinky color through there. It's a little bit on the dark side. Probably because whatever was on my brush. But you guys, I'm not worried. But look at that. And then we're going to very light-handedly go right over that yellow. Super light. Okay. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm going to add a little bit more pink. Okay. Because I want it to blend in to my orange. So the middle area, we want just a little bit. Okay. And if I want it darker in an area, I'm just going to go in and get that. Now I'm loading it up and then I'm tapping it off. Tapping it off helps distribute it a little bit more evenly and keeps the clumpings down. And then you can just go back and pick it up. So it's not going to waste. I got a little fuzzy in there. Fuzzy's not invited. Okay, so that is Rosy Cheeks, and then we're gonna pair it up with some orange. So let me see. And that you guys, I should have misted my paper. Most of the time I do. Don't ask me why I didn't. Probably to show you. We're gonna go with Guppy. Guppy is the colors that we chose, aside from yellow being super bright. Rosy Cheeks is kind of a dirty-ish pink, and Guppy is kind of like a dirty-ish orange. Super light, yes. So we're gonna get our orange. Look at that. The tones. When you're matching colors, as long as they look good together, we don't mind. We don't mind. Oh, look at that. Okay, we're gonna go dark on the bottom, and then we're gonna lighten it to there. So that's a little bit too white. So we're gonna start here at the bottom and then move it up. And then we'll have this nice blend. And then I'm gonna go up just all over. Basically clean my brush. Just let that orange mingle with everybody. Because we can. I like it. I think it needs to be a little bit darker between the two though. So we're gonna just add more. Just add more right over that pink. Because I don't think it's blended as nicely as I want it to be. And then we're gonna come back into the yellow a little bit. Oh, I like that better. I like that much better. Much better. Okay, so we've got our 3 colors in there. You could do 2 colors. You could do 1 color. Whatever makes your heart happy, right? So there's that. Now, we want to add... we want to add some shine to this. Are you ready? Are you ready for some shinies? We're going to clean our stick mat. Because if I get a little bit too much paste out of my jar, I want to be able to put some of it back. So I don't want to contaminate it. So I'm going to make sure my stick mat is clean. And we're going to go in with some solar paste. What solar paste? I don't know. Let's do pink solar paste. We're going to do Across My Heart Solar Paste by Simon Hurley, available at Spellbinders. Also available at Spellbinders. If you need a way to apply it, they do have the 2-pack. The 2-pack of these, which comes with one of these, so you can scoop it out, put it on here, and apply. But today we're gonna do mostly finger tools. Now, because I have long nails, and we're gonna get some assistance from our little spatula. You could even mix it up if you like. I don't find it necessary to mix up unless they've been sitting for eons, and that just doesn't happen around here. So I'm gonna get my finger tool. Okay, you can use a sponge, you can use a dauber, you can use whatever you like, but I want this super thin, so I'm gonna use my finger tool, and I'm just gonna rub it in there. Okay, oops. Well, okay, so do you see that turned dark? It's because the inks are water reactive, and well, there's moisture in their pastes, right? So what happened is I should have started in the yellow and worked my way down. So if you guys are following along, start in the yellow, work your way down, so that that butamus color doesn't do the things. Anyways, live and learn. We don't mind though. Now some areas are going to be a little bit fuller on the paste. You can kind of see it's kind of white right there. Don't worry about that, you guys. Don't worry about that at all, because it will dry clear. Okay. Oh my goodness. We had to use a few finger tools today, but it's all right. So we're going to check to see if we like it. I like it. That will not take too long to dry. So we're going to set that over. Now my extras, okay, are right back in there, just like so. If you're doing a lot of projects, scoop and put your lid back on. If you're just doing a little bitty one and you're going to be quick, you can leave the lid off. Air is thy enemy of your pastes. So you want to make sure that if you're doing a project and you're scooping some out to work, especially like painting or whatever, if you're pulling it out and you're not dipping back in quickly, put a lid back on it. Don't let that air in there, okay? Now, the paste does dry quickly, so we're just going to clean it. That paste was dry and now it's gone because it's a water-based, okay, and it doesn't stick very well to non-porous surface like glass and stuff, so you can easily clean it up. There's something on my stick mat here. It feels like Astro paste. Linda! Okay, water, by the way. That's all I'm using. Water, elbow grease, and my finger tools. And our stick mat is nice and clean, so we're going to go ahead and put that away so it doesn't get ruined. Right back in its home, ready to go for next time. Look at me, keeping it clean. I know. And we're letting this dry. Aside for the clumpy areas, that's not dry yet. But all of these shiny areas, that's dry. Okay? It's already dry in a lot of areas. If you like it, then you should have put a lid on it, right? Put a lid on it. So funny. Okay, so now that is taken care of. Our background piece is taken care of. It's sitting over there drying, doing all the things. We're going to stamp and color our house mouse. I don't think they come with this anymore. Thank goodness. But mine, yeah, I don't even know. We're just going to try. We're going to try to get everything to work. I need to find Misty and put her to work today. And Misty is my stamping tool. For the most part, she's a good girl. She does her job. She gets my stampy stamps all stamped out and looking fabulous. We're going to do, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put this here, and then we're going to tape our piece to this and then stamp, I think. Maybe that will work. I don't know. So we're going to put that like so, right? Why did my light just go dark? Nobody said you could go dark. Brighten back up. Heathen. You behave yourselves. And why are you like neutral? There we go. I don't know. That earworm will now be with me the rest of the day. If you liked it, you should put a lid on it. Don't mind me. I can't sing either. I can't say names properly, and I can't sing. But we try. We try. Okay, so we're going to roll up a little bit of piece of tape here. Roll it up, roll it up. Hey, I said roll up. You're not doing your job, roll up. We're going to put that there. I don't know. And we're only doing this because my house mouse is not sticky. So it's not going to stick to the things it needs to. That plasticky piece I don't know. It's no bueno. And then we're going to do that. And then we're going to pick up our paper. We're going to pick up our paper and we're going to do it like this. Will it work? I don't know. We're going to get our alcohol marker safe memento because that's what I have. You're going to get whatever you're working with. If you're working with alcohol markers, get alcohol safe ink. If you're working with color pencils and stuff, you probably want a water-based safe ink. Well, the ink is not water-based. This is water-based. But you know what I mean. You want something safe for whatever you're using. So we're going to shove this in the corner. And then we're going to re-ink because I'm looking at his little belly. It doesn't look like it got any ink on it. I don't know. I might have over-inked some areas. Let's cross our fingers this will work. Pressy press. Pressy press. Yay! Yay! It worked! Okay, that was fun. I like it when things work. See how that all inked up? Okay, that's because this is water reactive. I'm not going to use memento with anything that is going to move with water. Watercolor pencils, pencils in general, because some of them, you know, might react with it. The only way you'll know for sure is to get your ink down, make sure it's completely dry, and then color over the top of it. If it moves, don't use it. I'm singing too, says Deborah. All right. Oh my gosh. These house mouse. These house mouse. Who loves a good house mouse? I mean, so cute. So cute. And we can reuse this. So I'm not being wasteful with my mint tape. I'm going to get my plastic from Spellbinders. Thank you, Spellbinders. Spellbinders puts their dies on these new plastic pieces, and lifesaver, mentally lifesaver, because you ever get cardboard with tape and you're trying to get your dies off. For whatever reason, the plastic is way easier, but you can store your mint tape on it and then reuse it. Yvette, hello. Yvette. Again, apology if I said that wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Yvette and not Yvette, which anyways, I found a card from you from like 2020 or 2021. I was going through my cards and I'm like, hey, wait, I know her. Okay, so we have our house mouse stamped. Look at how cute. My apologies if you all want this one. It's an oldie. You too can have oldies eventually. If you buy a new house mouse, eventually it will become an old house mouse. And it will not be available forever. If you know what I mean. But, so we're going to color this with some alcohol markers because alcohol markers, well, they're alcohol markers. Thank you. But yeah, going through so many cards, you guys. I've got cards from people, you know, it's insane. I have a pile of cards from my crafty friend Jean. And I'm not done going through my cards yet. And I'm like, she's gonna get her own ginormous book. Now, I am gonna fussy cut this a little bit because, well, if we don't fussy cut, we're not gonna see our beautiful background that we made. So we're gonna be fussy cutting. So that is why I'm double checking. And I'm just going to tap this yellow in there. Okay. We're going to do kind of lazy coloring. Okay. The artwork is kind of sketchy. Okay. It's not made for perfection. By all means, though, if you want perfection coloring, there are channels out there that do that, that tell you, hey, you're going to lay this down, then you're going to lay this over it, and you're going to make the most beautiful, realistic coloring. Not here. Sorry. I just fake it till I make it, right? Like, we're just going to put some dotty dots down, and I'll hold it up close, but you'll see there's still some white spots, even in the areas that need the color, because I'm a lazy colorist. And sometimes that laziness, I call it lazy coloring, but it's a style. It's a style. It's a grungy, not so perfect-y coloring style, right? And I like coloring like that. And then we're gonna tap this little bit of blue right there. That's it. So even though we didn't color the wing, adding that little touch of color makes us think that, you know, it's not just white. So we're just going to add just a teeny touch. Teeny weeny touch. And we're adding it where the wings meet the body. And that's it. Just a couple of dots of color. Nothing too scary. Very light and soft. That's what we're doing. Light and soft. Okay, let us go grab a nice brown. Oh, see, that's a nice brown. And again, we're just gonna go in and tap. We're tapping like we're trying to follow the dots. We're tapping, but we're not really following the dots because that would be insane, right? We're, again, faking the process. Like, oh, I'm tapping all the hair dots. No, we're not. We're just tapping. Okay, we're just tapping away. And some of those areas will have little bitty white specks, and we're going to be okay with that. Okay, and if we're not okay, then we'll go back and fix it later. Okay, oh, I like that. So you can see he's still got some whites patches, and we're okay. I'm going to set this marker aside just in case I'm not feeling the vibe later. Okay, and then I'm going to see, not that one. Wait, is that sand dollar? That is too dark to be sand dollar. I need a light color. I need like a light peachy color for these feetsies. You know, I think this one I got the other day. No, that's too yellow. What about that one? No, that's too yellow too. It's about the same. Oh, I just want a nice light color. Ah, there we go. And we're just gonna pounce that in there. And again, we're gonna leave some white areas. Look at the little tootsies. I don't know. They're so cute. And if you get teeny weeny areas, okay, teeny weeny areas, if you want to stay in the lines, tap. Tap quick. And you can get nice, easy dots. If you press and pull, it's going to be super dark. Okay, if you tap and pull, you can get a much thinner line. Okay, so just know you can work your pen very light-handed, or you can work it super heavy-handed, because the paper wants to pull the ink out of your pen. The paper is thirsty. The paper wants all of the ink. So you got to be stingy and say, nope, You just get a little tippity tap. Otherwise, they will siphon the ink out of your pen. Okay. And we were going to do a nice bright pink flower. Oh, that's nice. That'll be a nice dark center. And then, nope, that's too light. Too light. Too light. Anything like too legit to quit. Anyways. Oh, that's nice. Those two. So we're going to take this dark one, and just like our mouse and our bees, we're just going to tap it in here. And then we're not going to go too far. And we're going to have our other one at the ready, and we're going to tap it over the top and kind of pull it out. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to come in here and tappity tap our dark area. And then we're going to tap right over the top of it so it blends a little. And I think I'm going to get another shade. I think we'll do 3 colors for our... Oh, that's nice. And we're leaving little bitty white specks because that's our theme today. Leave some white specks. Okay. And we're not doing too much at once because we want the colors to blend together down here. Okay. But we're just going to tap. We're just going to do some tappity taps. And I want this a little bit darker there, so we're going to add more taps. And then we're going to pick one more color for this. I think this color I already have. Nope, that'll be perfect. Okay, and then we're going to do the tappies right over everybody. And again, we're not filling it in. We're just get most of it in there. And those little white areas become like these little highlights. Because we can do that. And look at me. I'm using 2 brands of markers. Because you can. If the one set doesn't have it, find it in another set. Right? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Rosie, hello. How are you doing? You've done 3 what? Oh, you've done 3 books so far with your cards? What? Bethany says, I have scrapbook paper from 20 plus years ago. Aw. I know mine is old. Okay, so now what we've done there, we're going to do to these ones. Okay, now this one is not going to have the super dark color because the base, if we were to finish drawing this, the center would be about here. So we're looking at like this upper part of the petal, okay? So we're not going to have a super dark area. What we're going to have is the 2 midtones. And so we're going to just plop these in, and you could do dots, you could do pulleys, but I have a bigger area to cover, so we're just going to get that in there and then drop in a few little dots. Okay, and then we're going to get our lighter color that we were using, and we're going to drop it right over the top of what we did. Okay, so that those colors blend together. And then we're going to fill in a little bit more. All right. See that? And we don't mind those little white specks. We don't mind them at all. If you were doing a fancy watercolor and stuff, you'll see that sometimes they leave those little marks. It's just, it is what it is. Okay, now the center of this one's right here. So we do need to get our darkest color, right? And we're going to just plop in some super darky areas. And then we're going to go with our mid-tone, which was this one. Or, nope, I had them backwards, and that's okay. Look at us. We had them backwards, and that's okay. Because we're still working on the same thing. That's the dark one. I got them mixed up. And then we're going to put in our super light one. Well, not super light, but lighter one. And if you don't like it, how much white space you're getting, you just take it out. Now, these are the back of the petal. So the petal is pulling up. So shadows are a little weird. If you want the shadow to be round, you need a light spot at the bottom. It's weird, I know. So I'm going to put my darkest just in a line, but I'm going to leave this little spot for my lightest color. Okay, and then the same thing, well, not really, but it's a little bit hard to do there because it's just a small area. And then we're going to get our mid-tone and go up with the mid-tone. Okay. And then we're going to go under with the light. And it's a little bit harder to see, but if you practice that and just always do that, even if it's in a little spot, it'll just be nice for you. Trust me. Okay. Look at how not perfect that is. But we can see the two colors here. It's a little bit darker here and a little bit lighter here. We can definitely see the darkness here, and then it fades. Okay. But see, we have this nice little lighter area underneath, and it helps us give us that little curve. Okay. So there's those. And now we need to match our lids. Match the lids properly, you guys. I don't know how many times I've grabbed a pen and I'm like, what brands? Okay, so my markers, I have Ohuhu and Arteza. Alcohol markers, they'll work together. They don't mind. Otherwise, if you're asking about our affiliate push is for Spellbinders, because Spellbinders has House Mouse now. Well, has had House Mouse. They've had House Mouse for a while, but they are actually now Spellbinders. They're not Stampendous. And Spellbinders has Hero Arts, and Spellbinders has 3D folders, which we use Argyle Plaid, and they have Solar Paste, which we used Cross My Heart. And they have Simon Hurley inks, which we used Shooting Star, Rosy Cheeks, and Guppy. And then we put, I know, oh, so gorge. Now for our centerpiece, I need a little splash of green. Just a teeny splash of green. Right there. Okay. So, the centerpiece, we're gonna bring shine into this, and we're gonna dab in some, Slippery When Wet, because I love Slippery When Wet. I love it so much. I'm gonna need my fourth jar. I think this is my third jar. Debbie J says, spoiler alert, there are more House Mouse coming. That makes my heart happy. That makes my heart happy. And that's kind of funny that there's more coming, and I didn't know. I'm just an affiliate. I just push their link so I can get some monies. But yeah, so look at that. Let us cut this. Chop chop, fussy cut, doop doop. I know you guys are like, but okay, and we're gonna do, this is gonna go on our card front. This is gonna go here. You know what we're going to do? I know what we're going to do. We're going to fussy cut each of the elements out. And I'm using my marker marks as the bottom line. Because remember, there is no bottom line to this. So we're just going to use our marker marks. Which means it's not straight. It's not straight by any means. And then we're going to cut. And then the nice thing about this is if we wanted to, we could totally stamp this flower again. Oh no. Cordelia! Yes, Miss Cordelia. No. Yes. Oh my gosh. No. No, that one's from Jen. I didn't write who that was from. That one's from Jen. See, I got some from Jen. And then I feel like this one somebody gave me. I might have bought it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like somebody gave me that one. Okay, and so we're going to keep a fussy cutting. I haven't locked myself out of a house in a long time. The last time, I was much younger, though. I had to crawl in through a window. But nowadays with security things like... You can't even crawl in your windows anymore, you know, because the fancy locks and stuff, unless you forget to close a window, and then shame on you. No. Okay, we're going to just go in there. Sorry, my nose. Ugh. My nose has decided it's going to be super duper itchy. And we're just going to come in here. Now, of course, you don't have to do this, right? You could totally do this house mouse without any fussy cutting. Do a full panel. You could ink blend the background. You could drop stencils on the background. I mean, there's lots of ways. Or you could just color the background with some colored pencils. House mouse is fun to color with crayons and colored pencils. It's just an easy design. It lends itself to be useful in all the mediums, in my opinion. And not just because I like house mouse. Because I do. I've liked house mouse for a long time. I liked them when they were like mainly stickers. You guys remember that? House mouse stickers? I know. Okay, look at that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm not happy with my nose. My nose is like blah, blah, blah. But we'll be okay, you guys. And the fun thing about fussy cutting all of this out, right, is we'll be able to pop up all the things that we want to pop up. Like our flowers could be in the background and we could pop up our little house mouse with his bee brigade. You guys know the word I want. Brigade. Why is that word so hard? Words are hard, you guys. I do think words are like screaming difficult. That's all I got to say about that. So, my crafty friends, do you like house mouse? Or are you like, oh my gosh, who, team house mouse, team no mice, yuck. I am team house mouse. Cute mice, what can I say? Okay. See, and then this too, like, because we cut that, we could build it up differently. We can create our own little design, which, I don't know. We might do that. I don't know. I don't know these things. I just do these things. And they're little wispies. And we're not going to worry that there's going to be a lot of white space on this little house mouse that we're cutting out, you guys. It becomes like ephemera, right? If you purchase pre-made ephemera, they have that nice little white border. And we don't always fussy cut those out. So you can look at it like that. And we're going to leave a little bit bigger border than we did with the flowers because there's such tiny detail. Bethany, I think they're cute, but I don't think I've bought any. That's all right. Kamato says, I admit, not a huge mouse fan. Some of the images are cute though. Yeah, I'll agree with you. The cute part. But I don't mind. I don't mind. And I think mice in general are cute. I used to own a couple of rats. I know they're not mice. They're rats. Rats are rats and mice are mice. But when we used to get mice in the house, if we could, we would catch them and throw them back outside. I know it's counterproductive, right? But then sometimes they were just naughty mice. And, well, you got to set a trap for the naughty mice. Especially when your cats don't do their job. Right? But, yeah. Used to live on a farm. We had mice all the time. Just throw them back outside. And I know it's me, in a sense. But sometimes we'd have a barn kitty. And they would see us toss out the mouse. And then they would go get the mouse. And, yeah. So, there's that too. The chain of life, right? The circle of life. We tell the cat, why didn't you take care of it before it came in the house? T, hello. Stand out in the blustery. Bluster. Yeah, stay warm out there. I don't even know what the temperature is here. My husband, poor dude. His work, they're like, we need you to work. We just fired 10 people. Well, if your rules and regulations weren't stupid, I'm just saying, like, if you're 5 minutes late to work, they take a point away. Sometimes things happen and you're late, but if you get 10 points, bye-bye. Like, you're so short-handed. Let's fix that. Let's say if you're late, you don't get a missed point. You get, hey, don't be late. The burner's on my way. I'm back. I went to check a pot of fresh blueberry simmering with sugar and vanilla. I must not. Wait. Uh-oh. I must not have had them low enough. They boiled out under the lid and blueberry syrup all over the stove. You poor thing. Yeah, that's a hot mess. Be careful. Please don't burn yourself. I'm sorry. I'm not going to read that one out loud, but I'm with you, Miss Bethany. yeah, in the farm, we used to have frogs come in. Like, we'd hear the croaking and we're like, oh, another frog came to visit, and we'd go hunt them down and take them back outside. Here, I don't know where the frogs come from. Like, on the farm, I can kind of understand, because it's a farm and weird things are on farms. But here in, our neighborhood, we had a couple of frogs come in the house, and our one cat, Shadow, he's like, oh, let me just eat that. And yeah, cats shouldn't eat the frogs because it makes them sick. But did he learn from the first frog he ate and tossed back? No, he ate another frog. Like, don't eat the frogs. Frogs are cute and they eat the bugs. Like, don't eat the frogs. I don't mind frogs because they're green. Oh, frogs scare you? I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it's that jumping. Like, I get startled and I feel really dumb. Like, they hop and then you're like, but no. Hopping frogs. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think we're going to put this over on this side so it looks like, oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. That's going to be so fabulous. And then I'm also going to use like a little gel pen for the strings, because I think I have like a little glitter gel pen. But we're going to do that when it's all put down. We do pastes and gel pens very last, because they move. Gel pens, right? Gel pens. How many of you have done the gel pen and then went, oh, I need to cut this out, and then you're like, I just smudged everything because the gel pen went on before I fussy cutted, and then you're upset. I know. It's a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad thing. I was just complaining about a card I got that was like this. It's a fabulous card. It looks great. But I couldn't put it in my card book the way that it needed to go. So I'm like, Anyways, it was really great though. We're going to do this. We're going to see that. How wide is this? What am I cutting off? Cutting off a 1/2 inch, because this is 5. This is 5. So we have 5, which is 5.5 by 4.25. Okay. We're going to cut the white part off. So we do 4.25. And then, that's going to cut all of our yellow off. So we're going to take just a little bit off of the top. And I'm going to cut most of the orange off. Maybe. Yeah. Let's see what it's going to look like if we cut the bottom half off. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Isn't it pretty? That's so pretty. And again, if you don't want cracking, be sure to spritz your paper. Moisten your paper just a wee bit. It'll dry. It'll be fine. Tree frog, and then look. Isn't that pretty? We've got another card piece. Look at that. Oh, I need to put those together. Okay, and then we're gonna tape this down. Tape and glue, because it's up. It has lots of uppies and downies, ups and downs. Never cut off the yellow. Yes, Pam? I can, because it's not green. And hello, Pam. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling better today. Not too much pain, my friend. And Jenny G. I don't know. Linda G. Linda and Jenny. Hello. How are you doing? I don't even know if I said hello to Linda. I do like pictures of them, but not live in my vicinity. I can understand that. I don't like frog legs. I like frogs, though, with their little sticky feet. I know. Those ones. Poisonous dart frogs, too. Like, they're so beautiful. They're so tiny, and but you don't. Don't touch a poisonous dart frog, because they'll get you. They'll get you all kinds of sick. Right? But, yeah, dart frogs are so pretty. And, tree frog, they're frogs. Frogs are frogs. And I don't mind a toad. Toads, they're so ugly. They're cute. Like, totally awesome. And then you get all the jokes with them. Totally awesome. Toadstools. I don't know. You guys, I'm weird. It's okay. You can be weird too, because we don't mind. Pam's old and decrepit. Yes, yes, Cordelia, even young people bruise ribs on occasion. Yes, they can. That's why we try to be one with gravity. You guys crack me up. Do. Who says I was talking about your ribs? You're just old and decrepit. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, you guys crack me up. Okay, we want our card to open that way. We want the yellow at the top. And then we're going to set this down. And I think I cut too much off. But that's alright. I don't know. Hubby and I have lived in basements since we were married at both houses. Frog visits us at the window. Aw. I'll take the frogs and mice. Just Rosie. I like a bat too. Bats are cute, especially little baby bats all wrapped in a blanket. Oh, bats. Okay, that's just batty. I know. Yep, we're going to put those there, and we're going to put that there. Because it fits my card better. Okay. So, we're going to glue this one down. We're going to glue the flowers down. Okay. I'm going to glue those down. If they'll stay down. And then we're going to pop up our bee wrangler. Bees are out of control. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna grab our foam tape, and we're gonna get this one. Should be good. We're gonna get our glue scissors. I'm gonna flip this over. And we're gonna glue some stuff down. There we go. And then one sliver of a piece right in the middle-ish. There we go. That'll do. Ooh. Did you see that? I almost put that in the wrong spot. Like, what was I thinking? Okay. Nope. We just want to peel the backing, Elizabeth, not the whole thing. Let's try this again. My foam tape is just Amazon foam tapes. I get it in all sorts of whisks and whatnot, because you get the foam tapes for all the job sizes and it lasts longer. It's a bigger expense all at once, but I have 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1 inch, so it just lasts longer. But look, it did my no, I'm still, yay. Okay. No, of course my chat is not going on. No go boo. Yeah, we don't like a fall down. The frogs scared us until we moved the curtains to actually see they were trapped in the windowsill. Aw. Yeah, Pam really hurt herself. Once I had to chase a bat that attacked me when I turned on the microwave. You poor thing. Okay, so now we can go in with those fine details, and we're gonna see if our gel pen. My gel pens are old. Oh yeah, it's leaving glitter. That's all I need. I just need a little bit of glitter for our strings. And with your gel pens, if you're finding that they're not depositing, don't push hard. Okay, don't push hard. The gel pens are not meant to be pushed hard. You're going to gently roll it on your finger, work it. There might be a little clog in there. But there is, I don't know if it's a ball or what, but it needs to roll smoothly. And we're going to do that. Okay, and even when you're coloring with them, we're going so gentle, like so gentle. We don't want to break the tip. And I think some people, they're very heavy-handed, and so they push really hard, and it jabs the ball piece back up in there. And that's what I call it. I call it the ball piece because, yeah. Can you guys see? It's a little bit sparkly. It's hard to see, but that's okay. And then I'm going to do a little bit on the wings. And I'm just going to squiggle wiggle that in there. Just so it gets some glitter on there. On those cute little wings. Oh yeah, that's super cute. Can you see that now? And now we're gonna do some dotting my Dottersons. We're gonna get our lunar paste. Okay. And we're just gonna grab a stylus or the back of a paintbrush, whatever. We're gonna get it to kind of gloopy a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna take that and just kind of dab it. Because lunar paste holds its shape. As long as it's not like 10 miles high, because I don't know what that would do. But, you know, if you just have a little bitty bit, you can make some peaks with it. Okay, so there's that one, all peaked goodness. Okay, and again, we're just, see that little peel or that little strand there? That's what I'm not tapping the whole thing down. I'm not jabbing the whole thing down. The stylus is not touching the paper, just the paste. So I'm going to put the paste down and just get it to tap. Okay. And then once it's on there, if it's not doing what you want, then you tap the paper, right? So now I can tap the paper and move those little bits around the way I want. And if it's too tall, we knock it over. Okay. See that? And it will dry like that. Pretty cool. I know. So we've just taken some lunar paste to put in the center. We've got some glittery jelly bits. We've got some solar paste. This card's got a lot of shiny stuff going on. But it's not overwhelming, because in order to see the shine, you have to kind of tip it. Okay? It's not in your face. It's very subtle. It's very... it's cute. Okay? And that's it. So we put our lid back on. Now, if your paste is getting to the bottom like this, like, look, I would recommend putting the press and seal in there, you know, because that's a lot of area. It's going to have a lot of air in there. Or use it. Use it. When it gets really low, you're going to want to use it, because it does dry out faster, because there's so much air in there. The fuller it is, the longer it takes to dry out. The emptier it is, the quicker it is, because you got more air in there. So just be mindful of that, please. If you're like, oh, my stuff dried out so quick. Well, was it really quick? But anyways, there it is. Our Spellbinders affiliate push for today using House Mouse, which is available at Spellbinders. Embossing folders, which Spellbinders has. This one is their Argyle Plaid. And the Spellbinders embossing folders are nice. They're big. So you can do like a half a sheet of paper. 5x7 fans. Yes, there you go. And then we also use some Simon Hurley inks, which... available as Spellbinders, and we use some lunar and solar paste, also available as Spellbinders. If you're so inclined to go peruse, please consider using affiliate links, whether they be my affiliate links or somebody else's out there, because if I'm not mistaken, T has a Spellbinders affiliate link, Debbie J has a Spellbinders affiliate link. So you can go and support your crafty friends out there. Okay. And it just gives them a kickback. All it costs you is that click. Click, click, click. She did not successfully make it to the bathroom. Aw. Yeah, don't eat the yellow snow. Poor Ellie. But I can understand. Sometimes the snow... sometimes we don't want to get out of bed, but we have to. We have to do the things. You're very welcome for the live. We'll insert the proper word there. Thank you for joining me today, you guys. I had a lot of fun creating with my Spellbinders products. Although this one was Stampendous before Spellbinders, but you know, Spellbinders has more. They has more. So if you like House Mouse, head on over to Spellbinders and check out what they got. And you can add things to a wish list. You can like it, all that fun stuff. Yes, thank you, Cordelia, for catching us. And thank you, husband, for locking yourself out so Cordelia can come play. Or come watch. But we will say goodbye. And by we, I mean Grogu and I are saying goodbye. And I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. Do you see what I woke up to today? Yeah, I'm trying not to laugh at her, but I'm back in the crafty space hiding the laugh, right? You guys, my daughter, she's so freaking talented. But look it. She made a baby Grogu for me. I know. Anyways. Yeah. My son, he's like, here! And I'm like, oh my God. I have my own crocheted baby Grogu. ECR and the mouse in her pocket. You guys, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, I will be live. No. Did I do it wrong? Please hold. I think I've flubbed. The 21st. No, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow the 21st. Okay. Yes, tomorrow the 21st, 2 p.m. Eastern. I don't know why I just had 2 p.m. Eastern right here. Bonus live. Be here. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you all have a great day. And I'm sorry that tomorrow's live is at 2. But that's just, I'll be up. And if you guys follow somebody that is extra special, you want to make sure that your bell is turned on for tomorrow as well. Just saying. Until then, my friends, have a great crafty day. Bye-bye. Let's find our outro. Out music. Out video.